going on, people? Can't get this thing to work. But I think it's working now, finally. Oh, it took forever. Ooh. So what's going on, everyone? See if you're there, see if you're not there, I don't know. I'm late, so whatever. Looks like Steam it. It's gonna take a ride here. TRX took a continuation. Little pattern we had breaking yesterday. Broke out and we had a continuation. Looks like it's coming back in on the short term. I got my daily in the middle now. Left is the 3-minute chart. No, that's a 3-minute chart over here. This is the 60-minute chart. So it looks like it's coming back into resistance after the open. You can see on the weekly longer term chart the longer term breakout. So it should be running pretty good for a while, barring any retracements and or bullish retracements. So that was the good one, I think. There's some other ones. Daily breakout yesterday. ONT. ADA. Had a nice breakout. ADA is coming into resistance on the weekly. Let's check that ONT. ONT is going to be crossing the 34 on the daily, but crossing the 8 on the weekly. You can see on the indicator reverse head and shoulders. That's pretty nice. Nano. Heard a lot of good things about Nano. So another one. You can say that this is a nice cup and nice handle once the breakout happens. GBT, always a good one to watch. It's like daily hasn't run yet. It's breaking out on the short term. In cash, these guys owe me some money, so I might be trading this outside the pattern. I'm still holding on to Steam it though. OMG. Same kind of pattern. Lots of good daily runs yesterday. 5, 10 percenters. Neo. Nice daily breakout, breaking above the 8 on the weekly, so it should run onto the next line of resistance near the 34 on the weekly. EOS, how's EOS doing? Might need to get that one of those opposing points coming in on EOS. Get a V bottom, so maybe a higher low to continue the wave there. Steam. Still climbing. Got a double bottom on the indicators. Coming across the 8 and the 34 on the daily. Looking for a continuation. KMD. It's a good one to watch. Watch for the previous high breaks as it came into support on the daily chart. Had a little run. Things are heating up, coming across the averages. Momentum change from downtrends to uptrends. We need to get long term. We need to get above that 34 on the weekly. Right now, we're still working the 4-hour and the daily charts, crossing that 34. XRP. Everyone wants to trade XRP, make $1 million, because it's the banker's coin. Good way to steal some money back from the bankers. Let's check the volume percentage rates. I don't expect anybody to stop in because I'm late, but let's see where it is. Just gonna check my stream, see if it came through. I say finally, had a glitch. It took me forever to figure it out. Had to reset everything, put everything back in on the settings, blah blah blah. Everything's a chore. Let's see, I don't see anything really important going on. MFT, that was a good runner yesterday. Look at that J curve. Been watching this for that J curve push. Across the 34 on the daily. Nice J curve. Boom, boom. And hopefully we can get across the 8 on the weekly. TRX is a push today. Again. TRX is the one that passed the 34 on the weekly, so we got this one in a nice little trend change. Watch for that explosive push, maybe a retrace first and then a nice push into previous highs. Coming into previous lows now. So maybe a ride up that range and then a push. Could be a nice little run for this thing. Hasn't lit up yet. It's a leader in the volume percentage as well. Nothing else to report. Link did a little run, came back in. Setting up for another previous high break on the weekly. Ran across the resistance, came back into support. Good time to look-see and see if you like a previous high break on a weekly chart. It could be a nice run off Link. That's a nice one. Use had a nice run up in the 22 range. Still waiting for Steemit to run. I think that's about it, unless someone's there listening, wants to ask a question. Waiting for a nice pop on Steemit. Looking for some previous high breaks. Look at a break into previous lows. Ride the range up. Maybe get a nice pop. I'd like to see it get up in this range here on an initial pop. Breakthrough. 10,000. Let's call it 10. So what's up? Anybody out there want to talk? Chat live? We had a good viewing yesterday. We had like 14 views on each channel. D Live is still trying to pick it up. I need to pick up the pace on these mofos over here. I can never tell if D Live's running or not. It's just impossible to figure out. Says it is. Still got warnings. I think that's why I screwed everything up. I was trying to figure out how to drop my bit rate. Make sure I don't get these warnings. I don't even know what these warnings mean because I'm a rookie. But it seems to be working on YouTube. So that's good. I need to keep the videos shorter because they are impossible to upload to other platforms at 300 megs. And basically an hour equals 300 megs. That's quite a bit. Yeah, D-Live's working. Got some upvotes on Steemit. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Let's see if I got a wallet to cash in on. Well, I got 7 cents coming in, mofos. Please join the trading floor. I'm going to put this into the until we get 100 people. I'm not going to worry about who joins. Just watch your language, you know, make it family friendly, and that's where we can collaborate. If we get if it gets too busy over there and too much time out of my day, probably need to get some admins. And if it gets any worse than that, then maybe have a monthly charge. That way it'd be worth my time to keep it open. But it's a great place. We can play video. We can watch videos together. We could play music. There's, you know, some opening trading music. That would be awesome. We can share charts. We can share ideas. Learn from each other. I remember, can't remember his name, his screen name, but remember the guy that used to play GAN all the time? He wanted to convince everyone GAN was the best. And I always promised him I was going to check into it because I have GAN videos I want to watch. And I didn't disagree with him, but I just was unaware. But it would be kind of nice to have someone like that to come in, maybe teach us some options, teach us things, different platforms maybe, different ideas of how to trade the open, trade the news, blah blah blah. NAS. Some of these are going to get so pinched on that weekly chart, it's going to pop, pop, pop for... It's just the good weekly pops, man. That's going to run pretty good. And a lot of them are set up that way. Everything's really tight. Really tight. Nice J curve on NAS. No look on this D-Live yet. Not sure what to think yet. Seems to be working fine. ADA. Another one that crossed over the weekly. So looking for a continuation on daily. Into previous lows. Previous low, previous high. Anything above there. Maybe a cross over the 34 for a final push on this run, or it's going to get stopped out at the previous high, previous lows on the daily. Steam. Come on, Steam. You can do it. Run, run, run. Got a little oversold situation on the intraday, so maybe a retrace. But it can stay an oversold or overbought. Excuse me, I always get those two screwed up. Overbought situation. Oversold situation. Hot keeps on running every day. Be nice to throw, you know, a couple $100 at it and let it ride, but too late for that. Blue Horseshoe loves Anacott Steel. That's funny. Wall Street never sleeps, man. Money never sleeps. ICX. I gotta turn on my let's see. Oh, so ICX is Bitcoin, huh? I thought you were talking about an equity. Yeah, that looks good. Daily chart, look at that. Reverse head and shoulders. It's going to have the continuation. We had the flat top break, broke, came back into support, now the continuation, let it flow. We only have a previous high break at whatever that is. So yeah, good. There's a lot just looking same like that. Lots of good ones. Did you join the Discord yet? Come on, man. Get in there. Or maybe you haven't. I haven't noticed. Maybe I should put that in there. Little ICX, huh? Where is ICX today? It's not in the... There it is. Yeah, it looks good. Even on the intraday, it looks like it's going to run. Boom, boom, boom. Got a little bit to go after previous high breaks, but got some clean volume on the open. Asian Will, is that you? Stay anonymous. Stay anonymous. Good call. Nice. Happy to have you. Just keep it clean. Keep it clean. Don't want to get barred from the Discord. I guess Microsoft bought them or something. I don't know. So are you familiar with Discord? You want to join the trading floor. Click on the trading floor. If you ever have troubles, go into the help desk. But if you want to speak, you click on the voice channel. So you want to click into the trading floor and voice channel. You want to unclick your mute. You want to go to user settings down here in the corner. Go to video and voice. You want to do push to talk. And then click into here, and then whenever you want to push to talk, whatever button you want to use, you put it into there. And then float this one up a little bit higher so that you don't get cut off on your voice. And the other thing is your volume. Mine's low right now. Trading view is one rusty trade, I think. I don't do much on trading view other than hell, I don't know what my thing is. I got 11 notices. I just use it for videos and maybe a quick a go-to if I needed something quick to look up something. But I don't do much. I copy charts from here. But get yourself in Discord. I left the link above. It's going to be a nice collaboration messenger kind of deal. I think 100 people can go in there, so you know, lots of collaboration after that. So you can copy stuff and just paste it in. Pretty nicely done. Then you click on the voice channel and you can speak to each other instead of over voice chat. So we'll have voice chat, we'll have text chat. You can put some GIFs in there, some emojis. You can send GIFs, I don't know why, but you can do that. Should be pretty fun. Looks like some people are in here. I know Killbox is an old friend of mine. He'll show up once in a while. I'm not sure who a farmer is. Asian Whale just showed up. Been awoke a while. He was a client. He should show up sooner or later. I'm not sure. I haven't got a hold of him yet. Math Worksheets. He always gets me tips on Steemit, so I'm glad he's here. And good old Sluggo. I've known him for a while. But it should be fun. My server name is Rusty Trades. If you have any trouble, just click into the help box. If you want to search for something that someone said, say that you want to search for everything that I have posted in the past couple days, just type in my username and it will pull up everything. If you want to send someone a message, just right click, mention, and then send your message. You can say at everyone. Keep it clean, boys. And that should message everybody. Pretty cool stuff. But I think Discord's meant to be anonymous. So, damn you, Steemit. I see Bitcoin had a little push at the start and came back into support already. Bitcoin's got a high level of consolidation. Daily still needs to push through to complete the pattern. I mean, that's what we're waiting for. It's a very nice pattern. The 8's moving up. 13's moving up. Price is stuck between resistance, that balance line, neckline of the reverse head and shoulders neckline. Balance point, whatever you want to call it. The pattern break is going to be real. It's coming. And on the weekly, it's going to make a head. So maybe a pop into resistance. So it should be a $2,000 run. 2,000 Bitcoin run. Whatever you want to call it. 2,000 point. Pips. Yeah, I haven't published anything. I don't know how that all works. I'll follow you back one of these days. There you go. I got a good reputation, huh? No, one of the things is I refuse to pay for anything on here. I think that's what it is. Markets, pricing. I don't even know how to do it. I just use it for stocks so I can flip through things really fast. Shoot. How did I lose it? There we go. I've seen the publish button before. Oh, there it is. You can record videos now on it. That's pretty cool. I only got so much time in the day. I really want to get this trading floor open and running for people so we can all collaborate. I think it would be really nice for everybody. Looking for a bounce on Bitcoin on the short term. Make sure we stay above trend. Watch XRP, see if it'll shoot outside this little box. Between resistance and the 8 as support. Let's see if that little blue line is the Fibonacci resistance lines. So it looks like it bounced right off of there. Hey, what's up? I was late today, so just kind of kicking it. No, I'm still in Steam it. It should run sooner or later. Watching this XRP run across the resistance line here for a quick consolidation. There were some late runners yesterday. 3 or 4 10%ers for the day. But things are hanging 10. Waiting for Bitcoin to break out, really. Honestly, Bitcoin needs to break out to really get things flowing. Steam it is doing its thing. You talking about the long-term chart? Yeah, I'm looking for something to get back up into the 6,000 range. It's a pretty nice little tight pattern on the daily. And the OBV is following suit. The right shoulders just needs to break previous highs. Something's got to give. I was hoping to turn around up in here, and then it did tank. It's just one of those, in my opinion, just a final exhaustion move on the downside. just to clear the boards, shake out all the positions so they can gobble it all up. But I feel pretty good on a reversal. I don't know if I can use a trend line for that to justify it. I mean, it's way too steep, that parabolic move. I'll use something lower. I like to use previous lows and those previous highs. That's what I would do. That's my balance point. You gotta join that Discord there, Mike. I'm not going to download anything. You got to post that picture a little bit better. I don't know how you would do it. What's your question on BTC? Are you trying to show me something? Because I'm not going to download an image. I don't want to download any outside stuff. You can post it and Steam it, maybe in the comments. Picture, you can drag a picture into the comments, do a reply. Something like that, or Trading View. Go to Trading View and just copy the link. Or join the Discord. Or you can copy and paste pictures in there all day. Come on, Bitcoin. Steam is still trying to get its legs again. Trying to break through that previous high. That's what I'm waiting for. XRP is still going. Nice bounce. Coming back into support again. OMG is breaking previous highs. Daily's going to break one of these days. Coming off of support. Misa go. CXLM crossing the 34 on the daily. Need some help on the weekly, but looks like it's getting there. Looks like XLM wants to be the runner. Previous lows coming in. ICX still continuing to do good. Nice daily broke out, came in the support, watched the previous high breaks right over previous lows. I didn't click on the link because it wants me to download a program. I'm not going to download any program. There's got to be an easier way to show us what you're trying to show. What do you mean? What is what? The JPEG that you're trying to show is a downloadable. It wants me to download a program to see it. I'm not going to download a program from YouTube chat. There's got to be an easier way for you to show us what you're trying to show here. You can drop a link into Steemit or TradingView, or join the Discord. I think Bitcoin's going to do well. I'm looking forward to Trump restructuring the Fed as things get heating up. Looks like the Fed backed down on raising rates. Did you see that? It's just a bunch of political posturing. And it's sad that the Fed is all political. I think Trump exposed that to a lot of people. I think restructuring the Fed will be awesome. Going back to the gold standard. That I think that's in the cards. Bitcoin will do well. Gold, silver do well. Miners. I haven't gotten the miners yet, but it looks like they're at a bottom. Silver may need to consolidate. Same with gold after the run, but they look good. The physical assets are always long-term good holders, no matter what. It's always a good time to buy some real estate, or always a good time to buy some gold and silver. Some agriculture. Hemp. Buy some hemp. I really haven't done any miners or indices. I know that S&P made a double top and a trend change, so unless things really get hot in the markets, I see a reversal in the trend, so downtrend from here on out. But let's look. Let's see. I gotta change my user. Damn you. Oh, look at my notes. I did a measured move. Let's look at the weekly first. Oh, I am on the weekly. You can see the double top. You can see the cross. Tried to recover, lower high, crossed again, and then we had the bearish retracement. The bearish retracement is coming over the 34 into the 34, the bearish, and then we had that good bounce. Bearish retrace, as long as you good trade, but as long as you know it's a bearish retrace, and then the trend is changing. The 8 crossed over the 34, the 13's crossing over the 34 now. Did the same thing down here, so that's why I was skeptical. Maybe if this thing can pump across the 34 and make a right shoulder, similar to what it did over here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then continuation, then I think we have a trend change. So as far as saying it's going to go to 13,000, I think 14 is more reliable because I got a previous high over here, but I have another previous high first, so 18,000, 21,000. But it's a pretty nasty double top. Price crossed below the 8 and the 13 on the monthly. So things are turning over. But I can't say 13,000 without crossing below previous highs first. I got previous highs at 18, previous lows at 15, 14, and 11. Those are my supports. So to say 13, I don't know. Could do a measured move. I haven't looked at this chart in a while, so let me see. %, retraces at 15 or 16 and a half. I don't know, it's been running forever. I wouldn't be surprised if it stayed in a downtrend for 3 to 6 years for an intermediate long-term trend. It could use a lot of consolidation, that's for sure. There's a lot of bad money running around, fiat, a lot of fiat. It could use a good shakeout. And I've been saying that for a long time, actually. I don't know, it's a definite double top, a definite trend change over the 34 on the weekly chart. So easily 18,000. Maybe a nice bounce at 20. You can see my measured move from the last time I looked at this. That would be the measured move at 20,000. I don't know, I see a double top, so that's 1. I see a breakdown, or bearish retracement, that's 2, and then a continuation, 3. It's going to get stopped out at the 8, If it wants to recover, it needs to stick at once it hits the 8, stick at a higher low and build. Otherwise, it's going to follow. It's going to keep bumping into that 8 and watch for 3 times into the 8, and then the maybe 3rd or 4th time across the 8 to push across. But to me, I got lower highs. That's 4. Previous low break. That's 5. Lots of instances, lots of probabilities pointing to another downtrend. That's the way I see it. What? Someone's posting on trading? BTC grinds long-term resistance. Yeah, it sure does. Yep. I'm looking at a price pattern on left shoulder head, right shoulder to complete, crossing over. That's right. I'd like to see a push into 6 grand though. Completing the head. But I see what you mean. Yeah, it's definitely bumping into long-term resistance, that's for sure. Anything could happen, but the price pattern is either going to break down or break up because the price pattern is completing. So that's what I always call the price pinch. Yeah, I'm bearish on the indices. There's too many probabilities pointing to the downside trend change. It's got to have a real good push for me to change my mind. It's got to get back above. Bitcoin had a push across resistance, came back in shortly. The price pinch is support and resistance, where the price is stuck in between, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, pop, pop, pop. It's a nice pattern. It's nice, just a very nice, smooth pattern. Patterns can't break down, but if you notice, it might not be too easy to see on here, but Bitcoin keeps making that reverse head and shoulders pattern on the way down. It's been making it over and over again. So one of these times it's going to catch. There's a reverse head and shoulders there. There's a left shoulder head, right shoulder here. There's a left shoulder head, right shoulder here. So reverse head and shoulders, reverse head and shoulders, reverse head and shoulders. And it's been trying to find the bottom. And I think that from coming out of the oversold situation down on the RSI, WRSI, I think that we have a chance. I really do. That's why I started doing the videos, actually. I wanted to pick up the pace. My computer's acting slow. But thanks, whoever that was posting on Discord. That was pretty cool. Good to have you. Nice looking charts. Asian whale. Yeah, just a small push across resistance is what I'm seeing too. Yeah, I think you're right. I do believe. But anything could happen. That's the thing. Anything could happen. Study these chart patterns are just probabilities. So, in my opinion, there's a good probability that it's going to break on through to the other side. Be good to see. Made a lot of money on that last run. And Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. It was so much fun making that much money. But it all dried up. It's all gone. So I gotta go for another round. Oh, it's good to see all you guys. Nothing else much going on. Manny, Very Z Lost, thanks for the post. Mike L, K7 1000, the Gixer. I'll see you on TradingView, I guess. Mike, I don't know if you still around. But thanks for everybody. I'll try to be on time tomorrow. I couldn't. It took me forever to get stuff going. But yeah, everyone get on Discord, post some charts. Let's start collaborating. It's gonna be a great place to come and see what's going on. The next best mover. Once things get going, I'll try to post on miners and the regular markets. As you know, I've been fixing pipes. I got one more leak, by the way. Jesus, it's a never-ending story over here. But feel free to come into Discord and post your questions or gather opinions. But I'm out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, maybe 5 o'clock, just before 5 o'clock. I'll try to be on time for the open on Bitcoin. But I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, sure. I think I posted it earlier, but maybe you don't. Maybe you can't see it. I'm not sure how that works. we're only allowed to hold about 100 people, so once it fills up, it's going to be kind of hard to invite people, but we'll see how. I don't know how it's going to work out. But for now, we got plenty of room. As you can see, there's only about 5 of you guys. But great to see anybody post. I'm always hanging out on Discord, so post something. And I work during the day. I have a website company. I have a e-juice company. I sell CBD. So maybe you guys help each other as well. But I'll be around. I'm always around. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks for joining, Manny. Thanks, Asian Well. Appreciate you guys. Looks like Asian Well's posting something. Let's check it out. Oh, maybe not. Psych. Alright, well, I'll catch you guys. I'll be on time tomorrow.